All right, it looks like we are live. How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? It's Pink Shades, and we're doing something a little different today. I wanted to maintain my channel by introducing you guys to a game I picked up on a physical cartridge at Walmart. It contains both Subnautica 1 and its sequel, Subnautica Below Zero. And I am hooked. So when I am hooked on a game like this, I have to tell other people about it. I have to show you, I have to go, hey guys, check this game out. It's Subnautica, and it runs actually pretty decently on the Nintendo Switch. See, Subnautica before being on the Switch is okay. It's fine. It exists. So I'm sure it's a great game. In fact, actually, I picked it up on PC as well because I love it that much. But imagine having this experience in your pocket. It has to be pretty fat pocket. Excuse me. It has to be a ginormous pocket because otherwise, you wouldn't really fit a Nintendo Switch in there. But having this experience in your hands, especially on the Nintendo Switch OLED, is absolutely incredible. And I want to show you guys something. My face. Hey, how's it going, guys? I'm in a blue environment this time because it is Subnautica themed. And I have a multi-monitor set up, so I'm going to be able to look this way and read your guys' chat, and also pay attention to the game right here, which I'll be normally facing. I'll be looking at the screen right here. If I'm looking right here, I'm basically addressing you guys. I'm not paying attention to my game, but for the most part, I'll be facing this way unless I'm looking right here. That is when I'm reading chat, so hope you guys do enjoy. I'm going to show you guys what's going on in my Subnautica world. So check it out. I'm going to go back to game. I've been probably playing this map for, I guess, in-game running time without being paused like this. It says about 24 hours, but I've had the game open for much longer. In fact, we can check about the docs people. Whoops. Let's go to, is it under profile? 150 hours. Okay. All right. So let's go back to Subnautica. I just want to show you guys. First, I want to take a look at my base. Oh, it's nighttime. No. Well, it kind of glows. It looks kind of cool. This is my base. Underwater. I have a prawn suit, I think. It says enter prawn. Enter prawn. I'm going to have a interesting time saying that word because of just what the internet has done to me. Prawn. It's a purposeful misspelling of porn when it's spelled P-R-0-N, but it's prawn as in like pawn with an R in between the P and the A. Like pawn. Yeah, enter prawn. You can enter it. It's a mech.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Welcome aboard, Captain. It's actually pretty cool. Look at this. I can go walk around in water. It's amazing. And you can kind of jetpack up, which is really cool. I don't really use this guy to explore much. I'm going to have to take it on a longer journey to reach depths of 900 meters. Right now, I'm currently at 14. I was about to say 1400. That's wrong. But as you notice, my base is actually relatively close to the surface and our crashed freighter. Oh, let's go ahead and get out of here. You notice when I leave a vehicle, the oxygen and the health and the food, the little apple icon and the water, little water droplet, that is my HUD. It's basically telling me how much health I have, how hungry I am, how thirsty I am, and how much oxygen I have. As you can see, my oxygen level is 114, and it goes down pretty slowly. I have an upgraded tank. Let's check it out. Open up my PDA and show you guys. Actually, right here. Lightweight, high capacity tank. And it shows me, wow, it shows me in seconds instead of the number on the screen there, unless that is seconds. Well, we can actually wait. If it ever says 30, it'll say 30 seconds. Or 30 seconds of oxygen remaining. Yeah, it's pretty darn cool. This is a base building game. It's an exploration game. It's a survival game. It reminds me a lot of The Forest from who are the guys that made The Forest? End Night? Is that who made it? I think so. In Night Studios or something like that. It's a game that's available on the PS4 and PC, and it's coming out with a sequel called Sons of the Forest, or The Sons of the Forest? I'm not sure. It's supposed to be this year, actually. But the reason why I brought up The Forest is because it reminds me of it. It's just underwater, no violence, like there's no gory kind of cannibals or anything going on. All your enemies are aliens and aquatic life in this alien planet. So it's absolutely amazing. Love this game to death. I've been playing it nonstop, even before bed. Like after I'm done streaming tonight, I'm gonna put the Switch back in my TV and I'm gonna fall asleep playing Subnautica because it's just so relaxing. Now you notice it says 18 where my oxygen meter is kind of like down there. If I let that go to 0, I'm gonna suffocate underwater. Oxygen. Yes, thank you. So I'm above water. Looks like the sun is kind of coming up too. It's a little bit light blue out. Cool. So let me give you guys a little base tour. I have an exterior grow bed here with gel sacks. This is a key ingredient for aerogel, which is for, I guess, more advanced crafting. And it's also a great source of energy for the bioreactor, which I'll show you in here in a bit. Let's go into our base. So we go in here, and we're immediately met with a ladder that I'm going to walk past, because I want to show you guys my Seamoth, or Seamoth. I kind of like to say Seamoth, because it reminds me of Behemoth. Seamoth. The Behemoth Seamoth. But it's Seamoth. It's spelled exactly as you'd expect. C-S-E-A-M-O-T-H, Seamoth. Here's my room. It's kind of like the main primary room. It's the energy generation room with all my utilities, like my fabricator, my radio. I have a locker here that has some kind of more life-based, plant-based materials. I have a medical kit fabricator, which kind of creates a med kit every 30 minutes, I think. Yeah. I have a battery charger. Oh my good lord. I need to put a battery in there to charge. I have another locker that just kind of has materials I've made, but I have no use for currently, so I just stick them in here. I have a locker here that holds kind of like loadout kind of stuff. Like I put my rebreather in there or the propulsion cannon, stuff like that. I have camera drones in there too. I wish I could break them apart and use them for their raw resources, because if I could do that, I'd be able to exploit it and have unlimited I guess stuff, the components that makes a camera drone. But sadly, I haven't found a way. Access power cell charger. This is a power cell charger. It's kind of like the battery charger, except holds power cells in these fuel vehicles, larger things. So I have one of those going to keep those ready at all times. Let's check the bioreactor. It's been a while since I filled this thing up, and it still only took 2 of them. So I have a little farm going specifically for the energy for this thing. But you might have noticed another plant life in my base called a Bobo Tree. Usually it takes one entire tree for me to heal myself and feed myself and, hydrate myself completely. So what I do is, if I can get on there, get really close to the Bobo Tree and just hack away. Do it like 4 times, open my PDA and eat them. And do another 4 times. Open my PDA again. And then I think the last, or the next swipe will break the plant and give me 2 more seeds. Aha! So I open the planter and I transfer one of them to the planter so I can regrow that Bobo tree. And then I just eat the last one, and look at that. I am full. 100 health, 103. I guess food saturation. Like it's not 103 hunger. It's the opposite of hunger. It's 103 fullness, and 100 hydration. As you can see, a little tiny baby. I can even put my mouse over it or whatever. Let's see, but it'll usually show you the percentage. So if you're curious as to the development of your plant life that you grow inside water, like I guess in your bases, your oxygenated bases. Oh, right here. Wait. This is 87%. So if they're not done growing, you can kind of refer to the the value here to see how long it might take you. So it's still at 87%. So I guess if it, yeah, there we go. It says 88. So it took about that long. Let's see, what else can I do? Oh yeah, I want to show you upstairs, or up the ladder, I guess. There's no stairs here. We don't get a nice little animation for that, but I do have more Bobo trees because they're just great for life and health and everything. I figure if I plant enough of them, I'll never have to worry about dying if I'm in this base. We have a little storage room here. I store all my minerals in, which is just a bunch of, I guess, Earth-like elements. So I guess these elements are not unique to Earth, so they can be anywhere in the universe. So the elements that you find on this planet in the water, when you mine for them, it's not like Minecraft. It's more like, well, you forage for these things. Like you go up to a rock, smash it, and you pick up the ore. But you can't tunnel through the land or anything. It's just kind of one and done. And I have 3 of them full of stuff. Let's go check out the room across the way. Across the scanner room, which is kind of like your map. When you get to build one of these, you can kind of research and pull for various resources that's within this giant range. And you should be, or we are in the center. I think we're actually like right here, if we're looking at it correctly. Right there. Cool. But anyways, I have another little T intersection, or the X piece. It's actually like a cross here. But I'm going to stick another 3 lockers in here, just for mineral storage, just for mining. Let's go back down. I want to take a look at the base when it's light out in the ocean. Oh, check this out. And this is, mind you, on a Nintendo Switch. And I think it looks fair. It's not, I mean, the PC version is far more pretty. In fact, I'll have to stream or record that to show you guys a comparison of the Switch version versus the PC version. PC version will be, of course, ultra wide. I'm watching and looking at this on an ultra wide monitor right now. Yeah, this is the underwater base. You can build this like kind of like Legos. Anything that fits will fit, and then you can kind of just keep building onto it. But you do also have to keep in mind that the more base components you add, you have to balance out the hull integrity, Hull, the ability for this hull to not break in on itself due to the pressure of all the water around it. So that's another aspect of base building, is that you have to basically manage that. If I wanted to add something and then delete it, it'll kind of tell me in a log right above, like right above here, on the screen in the game. You won't see my face in the game, duh. My face is over an empty area on the screen. There's nothing that my face right here is covering behind, like there's nothing behind it, so I think it's okay to stick it here. But above me is a little chat log. It kind of tells you certain important critical messages related to the game. Like if you try to pick up an item and it says your inventory is full, for example. That kind of stuff. Let's go on a little adventure. Show you guys what I found. I'm gonna go get the sea moth, or the seamoth. I have this giant room here that keeps it charged. It's amazing.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Welcome aboard, Captain. Systems online.
I'm gonna rotate and go out this way because apparently my base is a mess, and all those support beams get in the way of going forward. So I guess I'll just leave the back way. Go check it out. Now, in this game, there is no map that you can pull up. There's nothing I can go to that shows me where I am from a bird's eye view. Because a bird's eye view on this planet would just be water. Well, anyways. So yeah, bird's eye view is water, so we actually have tools that can kind of show us a map. Like if I get out and get on my sea glide, I think that's what it's called. It'll kind of give me a little projection of my local area. But it's not useful in a sense that you whip out a map and look from top down. It's a 3D map, and it's kind of hard to read. Like, it's not fun to read. It's not intuitive to our own, I guess, for lack of better words. We're used to 2D maps looking from above, and this game gives you 3D maps and you can kind of look from up above if you're in that one room. But yeah, I just I skip on it. I would rather just open up a map that's made by users. On the web, you can find interactive maps that you can zoom in and out of, kind of like Google Maps, but for this game. I'll show you the location of stuff, and I don't dive too deeply into that, by the way. Because, well, if I'm being honest, I kind of like the exploration aspect. I like to keep a mental note of what I'm finding in this game. And this is the, oh, good lord, what is the name of this ship? It's, what is it called? Oops, I don't want to pause. I want to open my... Wait, where am I? What is this? Who am I? Basically, I'll kind of explain to you the story real fast if I can just get to the bottom of this. Literally and figuratively. Aurora, that's right. John Smith saved my watch later with friends. Oh, sweet. Hope you're having a great time with your friends. Thanks for stopping by, John Smith. I'm just kind of telling the world what I think about Subnautica. It is a phenomenal game, so I'm just going to keep this stream short. I'm going to try to keep it short and sweet. I just wanted to go live to do it instead of doing a recorded video because, I don't know, I kind of like the conversation aspect. But anyways, as I was saying, this game's story is centered around a crash landing on this planet, being shot down, presumably, I think. And this is a massive freighter-looking ship, like if you're into, you know, sci-fi stuff. And space, well, I guess a game that has a lot of space vessels and war. You know, I think a freighter is like a giant ship that just carries a lot of cargo. Well, anyways, a giant freighter or some sort crashed down, and you are a lone survivor in a little, I guess, escape pod, something like that. And I'm facing it, but it's going to take me a kilometer and some to get to. Others in this game presumably have lived long enough to broadcast a message from their life pods, but have since died. So you are literally the only person in this game. Presumably, at least as far as I know. But you do pick up audio logs from transmissions, and you pick up PDAs that give you a little bit of insight on the story. So I'm going to go back to this, well, this is our life pod, or our, I guess, it's the thing we ejected out of the Aurora with. Let's check it out. Oh my. Look at that thing. Oh, she a big. Let's go up to it and hug it. That'll be fun. All right. So, we're about half a kilometer away. Less than that. Just wanted to show you. I tend to build my initial bases right near this thing, because if I ever needed to get to it for whatever reason, or I respawn here, I think I usually respawn in the last habitable. Did I say that right? Habitable? Yeah, the most livable space. You'll respawn in the most recently visited one. But for whatever reason, if that breaks, I don't spawn too far from it and I can swim there. So, here it is. This is what you see all over the game. Yours floats. Everyone else's has, unfortunately, sank to the bottom of the ocean. And you get to unravel the story by finding these. You get to unravel the story by reading PDAs. You know, doing certain things in this game also trigger events that give you a radio broadcast, and you go to your little radio that you build or fix. You actually fix your first radio in there. But then you can make another one, and I stuck another one in my base because, let's face it, between this little guy right here and my base, which one kicks more ass? The one you make. Cool. So I want to show you guys the alien base. So we're gonna go there. Wow, I love how my my Seamoth hasn't lost any energy because it's been day. And I have a module in there that allows solar charging, so I really don't have to get I don't have to worry about getting stuck somewhere. If I just wait long enough. Now my storage in my Seamoth here, the storage I stuck with a lot of water so that I can't I guess, get dehydrated here. But I do have a knife on my person that allows me to cook fish as soon as I cut them. So if I'm starving... Oh, Facebook went off. Sorry, guys. I don't know if my microphone picked that up, but it's whatever. Actually, we should be going this way. I want to go to Far Home to show you guys this alien base here. It is whack. I want this presentation here, this stream, this live stream, to be the thing that sells you on Subnautica. So, and to do that in about an hour's time, that's my mission. So, I want to spend maybe about an hour in this game showing you all the cool things. And I'm not going to grind and show you the entire game. I'm just wanting to show you and demo you, like, hey, if you like what you see, play this game, because this game's about adventure. This game's about exploration, survival against the wilderness. Not necessarily against something, although there are some things. Don't get me wrong. You will like go, you'll like pull out into the middle of the ocean, and you will be like, delete, back, exit. You know, you want to get out of there because of the things you see. It's only Megs, game streaming. Hey, Pink Shades, a long time no see. I know, long time no see. It's good to hear from you. How are you doing? Thank you for stopping by. I am showing the world Subnautica in about an hour or so. I mean, like within an hour's time, not an hour from now, but I want to try to jam as much information, much cool things about this game and from what I've experienced, so that maybe someone else might pick it up for their Switch, which, if you have a Switch, you should pick it up. If you have a PC, you should pick it up. If you are a PlayStation owner or an Xbox owner, you wasted your money. Sorry. Not on Subnautica, I mean owning the console. Because a PC is an Xbox. You can play pretty much every Xbox game on a PC now through Game Pass and the Microsoft Store. PlayStation, well, they just do their own thing. They like to like their own posts on Facebook and high-five themselves. Oops, it's getting dark. I want to show you the alien base, guys. I don't know where it is. It's somewhere around here. Maybe it's down. No, it's not that down. Oh my. This is so cool, though. I'm like underwater, looking for that thing. Oh, here it is. And it loads in. So let me show you guys the alien base in Subnautica. I haven't explored it in its entirety, but I thought it looked so cool. Look at it. It looks like a giant tech dungeon. Hey, this channel in tech dungeons, Mega Man Legends, Sword Art Online Fatal Bullet. Think about that now. Now it's Subnautica with the alien tech dungeons. Woo! So check it out. Oh, it's the frame rate is absolute dog water. Okay, so dog water is something that one of my my fellow colleagues at work said, and I just absolutely love. I'm gonna start, instead of saying dog sheet, I'm gonna say dog water, because that's even funnier. Something smells like dog, like wet dog water. Yeah, actually, that's a good thing. Dog water. Okay, so yeah, the frame rate sometimes is dog water, but that's okay, because if you're out in the ocean, you know, it's not like you need 60 frames a second of something that virtually stays unchanged except the swaying of the foliage. Excuse me. You know, I mean, obviously when you turn, you can notice it, but dude, come on. You really have to get critical about frame rates. If you think about it, you know, 10 years ago, this wasn't happening. You couldn't. Here we go. Check this out, guys. So I set my alarm at night too, so that it's a reminder of if my alarm goes off, if my alarm makes a sound or just vibrates, it reminds me to make sure that my alarms go off in the morning. So yeah, I know it works because it interrupted the stream. I was gonna say frame rate is trash, but dog water will suffice. Yes, no, it's the frame rate in this alien space is trash. In some parts, it's much better. It's like 30 at least. But again, I am not a frame rate whore. I don't really care about frame rate all that much, as long as it's playable. And this game has deemed itself playable because it's not like I'm fighting bad guys right now. If I were fighting bad guys and like there was like a bunch going on the screen and explosions, it'd be a miserable time. But I'm just casually walking through this alien palace. Looks kind of sick. So if I like stay put and if I'm talking to you guys, you wouldn't notice because it's there's nothing happening except me turning the camera. So, oh, what just happened? Interact. Hey, I'm at 69 meters. Ow! Dude. Alright. Fine, I'm gonna scan the energy core. Okay. Oh, I didn't get this before. Oh, okay, so my face does cover something. It's just the little HUD that pops up showing you that something was like a blueprint was added. Which is even better because if I'm getting blueprints, my face covers it so it doesn't spoil it for you guys. Well, it only spoils like half of it, if you can tell what it is. But anyways, don't fall in this room. Don't fall to your death because you can absolutely take fall damage. Just be a sane person and take the ramps, I guess, not stairs. So I'm gonna leave this place. I think I've shown you guys enough. I've actually already looted what I can loot. So there's no spoilers there, but it is a giant alien temple, and there's actually more. There's more to it than this. I just haven't been able to go and progress through. That's all I've seen. Ish. Kind of reminds me of Tron PC-ish. I don't know what that is. Tron PC.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Welcome aboard, Captain. They call me a captain. See? Rico Jake, if you're watching this, you would absolutely like that. Because you're a captain. You're a captain above the seas. I'm a captain below the seas. See the synergy there? We are, well, iron sharpens iron, mate. Cheers. But I want to go one last place. I'll show you the floating island over here. That's something you should know and recognize. Well, not recognize, but as a Subnautica player, the floating island is a milestone. Ooh, if you guys hear that, you crash into fish, and they make a sound like as if you hit them on a windshield. Except this isn't a windshield. This is... Wow, I'm going slow. Why am I going slow? It feels like I'm going slow. Whatever. That's because I'm 48 and I'm old. It's okay. We share the same planet. We can share knowledge and insight too. I don't think an old dog can't learn new tricks. Just simply not true. I have a 13-year-old Covey. Her name's Covey, but she's actually a black Labrador Ridgeback mix. And I have taught her new tricks all her life. She's always learned. And there we go. There we go. That is, I don't know what that is, actually. I don't know the name of it. But guess what happens when you try to go walk up to it or approach it? It's awful. Don't do it. That thing will want to take a sizable bite out of the hull of your submarines. Don't do it. And if you are outside of your submarine, God help you. Yeah, this game is beautiful. I absolutely love it. And that means I want to love showing the world it. And I'd love to actually play, like restart or play through a separate profile or a separate save just for streaming, because should people like the idea of this, I would love to show you from start to finish what this game is like, but I'm just showing you guys what I've done so far. Look at this. Look at this. It's madness. Floating island. It's a kilometer away. What's that? Oh, look at that. Look at that. It's one of those big guys. I don't know if they hurt me. I don't think they actually hurt me at all. It is a really pretty game. On the Switch, there's obviously pop-in. It's not perfect. But if you're like me and you don't care about that kind of stuff because you just like games for their actual gameplay, with graphics coming at a high, like a close second. This game is great, especially on the Nintendo Switch OLED, because the colors are like anything I haven't, or like they're like nothing I've ever seen before, except other OLED screens. Which, okay, in that case, it's a lie because I know exactly what an OLED screen looks like. I don't have OLED screens on my phones. I think phones are a commodity, and really, you shouldn't be spending $1,000 on a phone if it's gonna break because you accidentally drop it, because you have to have one to live life, you know? So I have a cheap $60 phone that actually doesn't feel like it's $60 at all. But when it comes to gaming, that's something I don't take anywhere or everywhere. I don't take my Switch OLED everywhere. Just no thank you. So here is the floating island. Let me exit. Let's just swim the rest of the way because you don't want to get that vehicle too close to the land. Alright. Look at this. Can I bring home... What is this? Oh, that's just decorative foliage. Voxel shrub. I already scanned that. A Jaffa cup. Let's scan that. Nice. Unlocked. What is this? Can't scan that. But yeah, this game is very pretty. It's gorgeous. What is this? Speckled rattler. Can't scan it though. I'll take one. Let's see what goes on with it, like when I look at it. Come on. So, an alien flora sample. Check it out. And the knife, not only useful for cooking fish that are in, well, the alien fish in the sea, you can also harvest samples of the, like stuff like this. If you can't pick it up, but it has a name under the cursor, you probably can collect a sample of it. Dude. Oh, there it goes. Picked up, what the? Picked up a bunch of voxel shrub seeds. Don't know what those do. I guess we'll research that. I should take it back home. Let's see. Oh, those are big. Let's drop those. I don't need those. Don't need that much. Oh, it reminds me of No Man's Sky. Yes. Except it's like just one planet. But there is a lot of things in common with No Man's Sky. I was actually talking to someone earlier about this, and they made the comparison to No Man's Sky when I was explaining to them what this game was. Amazing. Absolutely amazing game, but you can't leave this planet for other planets. I guess at the end of the story, ideally you're leaving this planet to win the game, but you don't. It's not like interstellar space travel. Nope. But it is a sci-fi game. This is a sci-fi game, and it is space related. So yeah, it's a lot like No Man's Sky. I love that game too. I'd probably want to stream it. There's a very similar game that's on the Switch now that is like No Man's Sky. It's called Astroneers. But I'm kind of turned off the fact that they have microtransactions to buy some kind of arbitrary credit. And that makes me think, oh, there must be some kind of mechanism in this game. Something about this game is like a time constraint, and you can buy something in the game, or you buy something to pass time, or so. I have no idea what I'm talking about, by the way, but I just saw in the Nintendo eShop there were tokens that you can buy with real money, and that bothers me to no end. It's seriously not cool. So I want to drink one of these because I am getting kind of thirsty.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Oh, what was that? Sound. It's not so good. Not a good sound. I'm gonna enter the sea moth, and we're gonna go back. What is that? What is going on here? What happened here? Why is there falling rocks? Well, maybe they just always fall. Anyways, let's look for our stuff here. We just keep going in this direction. We'll eventually go home. I want to see if I can see the ground. Oh, I can. Let's see what's around here on our way back home. Do I need more of that? I don't think so. I would like to see what this is.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Copper. I need copper. No Man's Sky is awesome. Astroneers on Game Pass Ultimate 2. Yeah, I'll probably check out that game eventually. I want to at least know if it's good on the Switch. I'll maybe, if the reviews are good, then I'll probably own it on the Switch, because it is like No Man's Sky. You can travel to different planets. It is voxel based, so you can base build. That sounds like a game that was totally me, but I was just hesitant to buy it because of microtransactions. Arbitrary currency in game that who knows what it allows you to buy. Don't know, don't care. I think I'd play it only for single player anyways, so. Let's see. And also, good news, ladies and gentlemen, for those who are watching, I am not reclined right now. I'm sitting perfectly up straight. As I've rearranged my room, and I have bought myself a bigger desk. It's a giant desk, actually. It's 2 desks combined to make a corner piece. So when I look this way, I'm looking in the corner, or a monitor, a bigger 27-inch, just 16 by 9 monitor there. And I'm looking at my slightly smaller but much wider 21 by 9 monitor. But yeah, the space constraint does not allow for a giant chair. My bed is actually right behind me. It's like right here. And so I'm sitting on a stool that fits between them, and it encourages me to sit upright. Like I can't lean back. So I have to sit up straight, and I recommend that. I think it's I don't want to go too far away from this guy here. It's good to have good posture, and my job is physically demanding, so I think I might as well just go like balls to the wall with this one and eat right, be in shape, sit upright, be attractive. So that's what I'm doing. Yeah, you slouch, sit up straight. Yeah, I was sitting in a armchair before. I also had a bottle of alcohol next to me, and I have since quit alcohol since like last October, actually. It was contributing to very, very bad depression as well as bad habits, and I don't like alcohol anymore. So, oh my good lord, we have one of those bots. Vom Red. Well, I'm gonna Vom Red your sorry ass out of this stream. I'm gonna ban this user or hide this user on the channel. Whatever that is, Vom Red or Nasio T say whatever, doesn't matter. Let's check out the area around my base. This is forget what it's called. Let's actually look at it. Creep vine, and it is useful to make, if I recall correctly, like that what's it called, mesh, fiber mesh, as well as the little yellow sacks on it can produce rubber, which is awesome. Allows you to create more advanced things. Definitely pick a place that you like and build a base there, because you can do it anywhere in this ocean, this vast ocean. Show you guys what it's like to go hunt for fish. With early game, when you don't have your own farms indoors like this, you have to survive by killing fish, grabbing them and cooking them. I guess you can eat them raw, but then you can hurt yourself. See, look at this, check this out. Where'd I go? Did I grab him? Or did he fall through the rocks? He fell through, he must have. Okay, this is a peeper. Let me grab that. Okay, so a peeper. But this special knife cooks them so that you cook them immediately. You can eat them immediately. But in the start of the game, you don't have a knife at all. You don't have this special. No! I'm so glad we got one of those on the stream, because this game, especially in the early game, you deal with a lot of those guys. Oh my, look at that! There's just so much to pick up here. I guess I'll pick up the quartz. Doesn't hurt. Can make some glass out of it. Let's see. What is around me? There are table coral. Or there is. How come I haven't scanned it yet? What the heck? I guess I'm just dumb. Have I scanned acid mushrooms? Yes. See what's in here. Oh, look at that. We have ourselves a bladder fish. So a cooked bladder fish gives you food 16, H2O plus 4. But if you don't cook them and you bring them to your fabricator, you can turn them into filtered water, which is basically your early game source of hydration. Oh, you're talking about those spam accounts? Oxygen. Yeah, they just spam like basically like 2 syllables of random letters or 2 chunks. They're not words, but they're not you can't pronounce them either. Pronunciable, I guess. What is this? Oh, I can only pick that up. I don't know if picking up eggs actually like pisses off the alien life in here. I don't recall. Oral shell plate. That's interesting. Yeah, but this whole ocean is massive, and this is I'm only scratching the surface. I'm quite literally 13 meters, 14 meters below. And you can see the surface of the ocean, but you've seen how deep it gets. It's pretty deep. Let me show you early game water. So when you're trying to survive in this game, the early game, let me show you what you have to do. You have to go to one of these guys in your like little life pod, and you either cook right there, like cooked bladderfish, and you can eat it for food, or you make filtered water. A little 6-ounce bottle of water. Oh, what's this? A light stick? Deployable lighting. Oh, nice. Didn't know that. That's cool. Oh, I didn't pick that up today. That's probably earlier. But yeah. So you're gonna find yourself catching a lot of bladderfish and then consuming filtered water for hydration. But since I have an elaborate base where I have basically unlimited nutrients, food and water, I'm good. I'm set. Where's my sea moth? Oh, it's over here. Why'd I park it over here? That's the better question. Alright. Enter the sea moth, and we're gonna bring it around over here. I'm gonna park it back in this thing, which you just go underneath and then you raise up. Boop, and then it grabs you. And then automatically you just walk out, so you don't have to grab the ladder. Let's see. Alpha cup, spore, voxel shrub seeds, and speckled and rattler. Let's go put away our minerals. It's over here. My bad. Wait. I don't even have room. Oh, good lord. Well, guys, I think I want to show you what I want to show you live on stream here. My back, as I'm growing tired because I'm sitting up straight. It kind of also incentivizes me to work quickly, to make sure that I'm not sitting behind my computer all day. So I'm going to probably call the stream here. I just want to throw you guys a little party though. So check this out. I think you guys will absolutely love it. And I also have a switch here. So I can turn that off. I can turn things off like that. And if I wanted to just, boop, yeah, throwing you guys a party. So, hope you guys enjoyed watching this, and if you made it to the end, cheers. We're celebrating in a colorful rainbow spasm party. And hopefully I'll see you guys on the internet sometime soon. I mean, I don't do this often anymore. I'm beat to absolute crap with my job. I'm very tired. And I'm also very motivated to do other things in life. I've been trying to chase my programming career again, so... Well, that's all for right now, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to put up the disclaimer here, cover my face, and I am so appreciative of you guys that came and stopped by. John Smith and Megs, appreciate you both. Thank you for chatting. For anybody else who's watching this in the future, I hope you enjoyed what you saw. Subnautica is just one great game. Absolutely great. Love it. I am still loving it, and it has a sequel. This game and its sequel exist on one cartridge. No downloads required. So if you see it in store and you have no internet connection, you can buy it and play both of them. But until then, maybe I might actually do the second one too. But until then, I'll be having fun with Subnautica, and I might show you guys updates on my base here and there. We will see. But yeah, bye-bye guys. Ending the stream.